This is Levi Garrett. Loose leaf chewing tobacco. Much different from dip. You know, dip comes in a can. You crack the seal, you pack it, open it, put it usually right here, maybe on the sides. This, however, much different. This is raw tobacco. Hasn't been ground up, nothing. It's just leaves that they coat with some kind of, flavor. So when you're chewing it, it doesn't taste like, shit. Levi Garrett, I believe it's coated with molasses. It has a sweet taste, and when you smell it, definitely, you can smell it kind of like syrup. So I'm thinking molasses. Maybe even, it tastes like raisins. Like it really does taste like raisins. So if you don't like raisins, don't go with this. But I personally found that loose leaf chewing tobacco, I love it way more than I ever did dip. For one, dip, it'll load in your gums, and you run into problems there. If you have low gums, two things. One, you could lose your teeth, but two, it hurts to have a dip in there when you have low gums because your gums are already, they're sore. The dip's taken out of them, So with this, it's soft. And, you just throw in, good little, just leave it there for an hour or so, maybe every 5 minutes you chew on it a little bit, spit, you're all good. You can leave this in way longer than dip. Keeps its flavor way longer than dip. Now, this is the only loose leaf chewing tobacco I've used, just because, for one, it's pretty cheap. $5 a bag. It really depends, how much you're using, One day I might go through a whole bag, which is really expensive. I might take a week. I don't know. But, prefer this way over dip. And compared to Copenhagen, $6 a can, she can go through a can of Copenhagen in a day, Anyways, I'm gonna throw in, a good wad of this. I'll tell you how it tastes. I'll give you a little review of. See if you might want to go get you some. Gotta be careful. It's a little messy. Anyways, the flavor, like I said, kind of tastes like raisins. If you like raisins, good to go. Compared to dip, nothing like it. Like really, it's completely two different things in my opinion. They're both tobacco, but two different things. Like I said, this is sweet. I'm just gonna say Copenhagen because that's what I did. Yeah, Grizzly and stuff like that, but those aren't like Copenhagen. Grizzly is a knockoff of, Copenhagen, so it's like, it kind of tastes processed. So I'm just gonna go Copenhagen because it's, the top. Anyways, Copenhagen, it's got a hit, if you wake up in the morning and you open up a can of Copenhagen and you smell it, it's gonna knock you on your ass. It's not, sweet. It's there to, when I think of Copenhagen, I think of John Wayne, but something manly, I don't know why. That's just, how I perceive. I don't know what it tastes like. This, like I said, it's sweet. I could sit here and chew this all day. No problem. I couldn't take a dip all day at Copenhagen. I'd have to have a break. That's just simply how it is. Said, really sweet. The shit's good. I heard that, Red Man Golden Blend, it might be a little better, I'm not sure. But they said that tastes like raisins too, so I'm pretty sure they probably just use the same thing. That's usually how tobacco companies are. Pack of cigarettes, it's the same shit. Look at Marlboro and Camel. You get a pack of Marlboros and you get a pack of Camels. And if you went to go smoke either one of those, it's the same shit. Just different name. Anyways, so compared to dip, I'm giving this 10 out of 10 just because I like the shit. And then Copenhagen, 10 out of 10. And then, what do you like? Copenhagen Wintergreen? That's like an 8 just because Wintergreen's got fiberglass and shit in it. And then it'll eat your gums way faster. I mean, I don't know. It just depends on really what you like. But I'd go out there and try this. The first time I tried it, I did. I didn't really. I was like, what the fuck? This is weird, Like, you gotta get used to it. Really, you gotta get used to it. It's not. It's like the first time you took a dip, You didn't fall in love with it. You weren't like, damn, I could use a dip, No, the first time you had a dip, you were like, the fuck? It's alright, Depending on what you had. The first time I had a dip, I had Copenhagen Snuff. That shit'll hit you hard the first time, yeah. I'm gonna put it all right here. Just head high like a bitch. Anyways, this doesn't give you that. This is just soothing. Like, I don't know how to explain. It's pretty good though, and you feel like a cowboy when you do it. Like if I had a cowboy hat and a bandana and some cowboy boots with some spurs, two sick, double action revolvers. I'm pretty sure John Wayne used to use this shit. Jesse James, people like that. Billy the Kid. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, go out there, get you some Levi Garrett, try it. If you dip, you might not like it. You might. You'll never know. It's really soft on the gums and it doesn't hurt your gums at all. You sit here it doesn't, it's soft. And you just get it whenever you want it. Just chew on it. But be careful the first time you use it. Don't go in there and be like, oh yeah, I'm a boss, I dip, a fourth of a tin of coat. No. Get you a little bit, put it in there. Get used, because the first time I did it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm a boss. Took a whole lot out, put it in, started chewing on it. Wasn't sure about it. I was like, it's alright. About halfway through, started gagging. Gagging. I was like, what the hell? Took it out. It's really like, you ever seen Sandlot? When they're at the music park and he pulls out the chew, and Fat Boy, the skinny guy's like, what the hell is that? The Fat Boy's like, you chew it, and he pulls it, and then they all get sick. That'll happen if you're not careful. Just take it light the first time, see if you like it, and even if you don't like it, if the bag's sitting there, I'm telling you, you're like, I'm gonna try it again, and then eventually you're gonna like it. It's good shit. But that's how tobacco is. It becomes an addiction. But who gives a shit? If you already use dip, you're addicted to tobacco anyway. So go out there and try this. It's good shit. I like it. It doesn't get stuck in your teeth like dip does. When you take it out, it all comes out. It's good shit. Yeah. Well, that's it. I just figured I'd give a little, free promotion to Levi Garrett. I'm expecting a check soon. I'm out.